Man, it's been a minute since I've been on TVP Reacts. Life comes at you fast, but I'm back today. So y'all know what that means. What's happening, folks? Welcome back to TVP Reacts. Watching the world we live in. Now look, man, I told folk, I said, man, I'm back, man. Life come fast. Drop me some videos, man. What's been going on in the Vegas streets? Cause I ain't been that active out there. Y'all let me know what's been going on with folks. Send me some good stuff. So I got some videos, and this was one of the first ones that I got. I like this one. It's 13 worst waste of time in Vegas. Now listen, I don't know if I can name 13 waste of time. What y'all think the worst waste of time is? Comment below before we even jump in the video. Me, I'm gonna be like, the water show after you seen it once. Once you seen it once, it's just water that splashed the music. Ooh, it's cute. Get a photo, keep it moving. Rio, going to Rio, complete waste of time. Excalibur, it's a dangerous waste of time. Like mess around, leave there with cancer. Same thing with, well, nah, I ain't gonna say search. At least the kids had something to do. But I don't know, man. That's a lot. We're gonna get into this video. This from Yellow Productions, the homie Chris at Yellow Productions, man. We're gonna go ahead and hit this like button because y'all know I support all creators. Y'all should do the same. Hit that like button for you even start the video because it goes a long way. But let's see what the 13 worst waste of time is in Vegas. I'm real curious. What y'all think? I want y'all before answers and after. Let's go.
The biggest waste of time in Las Vegas.
The first huge waste of time when visiting Las Vegas is waiting in long lines to eat at the buffet. The lines, particularly on holiday weekends for Vegas's classic buffets, can...
I don't know. What y'all think about buffets? Buffets, is this a worst waste of... Y'all think buffets a waste of time? I think this, if you go to the right buffet, it's invaluable. You're going to get beyond your money's worth. Crab legs, I'm eating like $750 worth of crab legs. Prime rib, I'm probably going to eat a smooth $250, $300. You know, I think Bacchanal about $90 for their buffet now. I'm going to probably eat about $700 to $1,000 worth of food, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the wait going to be long, especially for the top tier ones, you know? Because, you know, they go to the best and the best in Vegas. But I don't know if I call this a waste of time just because I got to wait. Just because I can get so much value.
Each hours in length, where you stand there feeling like cattle inching ever so slowly to that feed barrel where you can get some food. Don't. No. And if you do want to eat at a buffet on a busy holiday weekend, make a reservation. There are 3 buffets currently in Vegas that take reservations: Caesar's Palace, the Wynn, and at the Cosmopolitan. You do have to make them in advance, like a month or 2, to get the time and the day that you...
Well, if you ain't going for holidays, then I guess that won't be that big a deal. Like, yeah, if this only based on holidays, yeah, nah, we gonna slide. Nah, this not a waste of time. Even on holidays, it might be more people. I look bright as hell. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. I don't look so bright now. Nah, not for holidays. I mean, if you're going for holidays, of course it's gonna be busy. But if even factoring holidays, it's not a waste of time.
You will thank yourself,
go to the buffets.
And maybe me, after watching this video, for not wasting hours of your trip in a really awful buffet line. The second huge waste of time happens when visitors don't make reservations to eat at their sit-down restaurants and instead just show up at the front podium hoping to grab a table at 6 p.m. when they arrive, which is when everybody else arrives to Vegas's popular restaurants, particularly the celebrity chef restaurants. You will want to make a reservation there.
I don't understand this one. It's a waste of time if you don't make reservations. Well, I mean, you got to eat. So you saying you got to make reservations everywhere? Because, I mean, and then what happens when you make reservations? Like when you go to a steakhouse and you still got to wait like 5-10 minutes because people going over their allotted time. I don't know. Nah, I don't agree with this one at all. You got to eat. And if everywhere don't have reservations and you can't make reservations, that's out your control. Nah.
Vegas has really become a reservation town. If for some reason you can't make a reservation or you're eating in a restaurant that doesn't take reservations, consider eating dinner early. 4:30 p.m. is a great time to eat.
Who the hell is eating dinner at fucking 4:30 in the... Yo. Hey, bro, if you eating dinner at 4:30 in the afternoon in Vegas, you must not be doing shit. Hey, come on, 4:30, yo, that might be the end of lunch, bro. I don't be eating lunch till like 1-2 o'clock. And then if you get there, even if you get there 12:30 for lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, you there for like 2 hours, probably, between food, drinking, chilling. Come on, 4:30, stop it.
avoid the lines. 8:30 p.m. is also another great time to eat, particularly if you're a bit of a night owl.
Yeah, that's more normal. Okay.
Usually won't find much of a wait at those hours. Number 3 is renting a car at Las Vegas Airport. You will spend hours.
Hey, I'm sorry, my boy. Ain't no way you said 4:30. Eat dinner at 4:30. Yo, I can assure you, if you eat dinner at 4:30, that ain't gonna be dinner. You gonna have a dessert. You have a dessert entree. You have another entree / a big dessert later in the night. Like ain't no
up and renting your car from Las Vegas Airport, because they aren't just right by the terminals
rental
or easy to get to. All of the rental cars are in a consolidated rental car facility that you have to take a shuttle to. So first you gotta wait for the shuttle. There's often long lines for the shuttles. You might not get on the first one. Then when you do get on, and it's a 10-minute ride over to the rental car facility, you then have to stand in line for your rental car company, which those lines can often be really long too. Then you can get to your car. You gotta check it out. Then you gotta wait in line with your car again to actually get out of the rental car facility. Oh, by the way, did I mention there are some rental car facilities that in order to get to them, they're not in that consolidated rental car facility, but you have to take a second shuttle from that one to them? Oh my gosh, don't do it. And then once you finally...
Okay. Don't waste your time getting her in the car.
your car and you're in it, you got to drive to your hotel, which you would have had to anyway, but the rental car facility is in the complete wrong direction from the Las Vegas Strip, so your drive is now longer. You get to your hotel, you don't get dropped off in front because you're...
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't never rented a rental car in my life in Vegas, not once. Uber, Lyft does the job, cabs, worst case scenario. I know people like to explore, so I ain't gonna say it's not wrong, I'm just not doing it. If you's an adventurist, an explorist, then hey, cop the rental. But clearly make sure you figure out which rental car place to rent one from. Come on, my man said you have to take 2 shuttles after you land just to go the opposite direction to get your wheel just to come bike. Oh boy.
You're parking in some parking garage that is actually nowhere near the lobby or the check-in area, that maybe ends up being full and you have to circle down to basement level 3. You finally park your car and then you find it's a 10-minute walk from where you parked your car just to get to the lobby to check in. And then you have to do all of this in reverse when you're leaving Las Vegas. You have to not leave to the airport 3 hours early, but 5 hours early, because you have to leave 2 hours for getting to your car, finding your car, returning your car, taking the car shuttle.
All right, we got it. Don't rent a car. Next.
If you're just going to be on the Strip or downtown, you're not taking any big day trips or going out into suburban Vegas, then just taxi, Uber, Lyft. You will spend a lot less time, be a lot less frustrated about all the time you wasted on your rental car experience. But what you definitely don't want to do getting from the airport to your hotel is huge waste of time number 4, and that is to take one of the shared ride shuttles. You'll see these companies when you get to the airport.
I agree with this.
They offer cheap prices for getting in a van with a whole bunch of people to go to a whole bunch of different make a whole bunch of stops on the way before getting to your hotel. It is...
Look, I understand being cheap, bro. Don't be that cheap. And if you got to be that cheap, bro, but Vegas might not be for you. If you can't pay $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13-ish, you know what I'm saying, and split that amongst your group, even if it's $20. Okay, I did say a bunch of low numbers. It's on average, it's about $15 on busy times, 20 maybe, for the base Uber or Lyft. If you got somebody else with you, split that in half, that's $10. Nah, man, don't be that cheap.
Not worth the waste of time to save $5 or $10 to spend another hour getting to your hotel.
Absolutely
True, you might be lucky, and you might be the first one that gets dropped off, but you might also be unlucky. If you got this, and you're the last.
Hey, if you got this one here, then you better have the deuce.
It gets dropped off. Just take your taxi, Uber, or Lyft to get to your hotel. Number 5 is getting so wasted on your first night, partying so hard that you're hungover for the rest of your trip. You'll either have to spend the rest of it in bed, you'll have to spend your head over the toilet, or you're just in such a daze that you don't enjoy the rest of Vegas. Instead, pace yourself. You've got a few more nights to go out.
All right, the name of this video is a waste of time, bro. From a party harlot, bro. From one of the party kings when it comes to turning up in Vegas. It is not a waste of time to go hard and get too wasted the first night. Even in general, just get you some liquid IV. Make sure, bro, the key to making it through Vegas, no matter how lit you is water. And then throw that liquid IV in there. Get your favorite flavor. I don't know if I got the links in the description. I might drop some links in the description. Get y'all some liquid IV. It saves lives, I'm trying to tell y'all. But now I don't know if I say this a waste of time. However, being too wasted, you might miss out on it.
Number 6.
Oh hell nah. Go hard every night. Fuck that. Just know your limits. Don't save it for the last night. Go hard though. It might be better to go hard the first night instead of the last night because you don't want to mess around and miss your flight.
Switching hotels. And yes, Vegas has a ton of hotels and you want to experience them all, but checking out of one and into another is a huge waste of time, particularly when checkout time is 11 a.m. and then check-in at your next hotel isn't until 3 p.m. because you got to get you and your luggage over to the new hotel. You've often got to wait in a long line to check in. Then you got to wait in another line to store your luggage because you find out your room isn't ready. Then you need to come back when your room is actually ready. You got to wait for them to deliver your luggage to your room.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all now. In the edit, if it was a kid in here, I gotta clip the kid out. We gotta think. I gotta clip the kid out.
Oh, really, if you don't want to waste your time, just pick one hotel, enjoy that one for your stay, and experience the next hotel on your next trip to Vegas.
Hey, I do feel that I'm not doing it unless I have to. Like for a trip I got coming up. Actually, the first night I'm staying at a hotel, and then I'm checking out because I'm only staying there for one night. But the other 5 days, I'm going to be at the rest of the hotel. Yeah, switch, especially mid-trip. Imagine you get there 2 days. You done turned up the second day. Like you say, don't go too hard the first night. You go hard the second night. Then you got to get up and switch hotels. Hell no, that's the worst. That's the worst for sure. Nah, yeah, I feel that.
Is staying in a hotel that is too far away from the action. Most everything that tourists...
Here comes well, it's just a room. What does that matter? I'm just putting my stuff there.
Do in Vegas is on the Strip or downtown, and so those hotels can be kind of expensive. Hotels that are further away from the Strip and downtown can often be cheaper. Why? Because you got to spend a bunch of time and money transiting back and forth every day. It's a huge waste of time waiting for your taxi, waiting for your Uber, waiting for your Lyft from your hotel to the place you want to go. And then the same thing on the reverse, especially with the horrendous traffic in Vegas. Rolling down the Strip or the Interstate 15 can take a lot longer than it may seem, based on the distance. So if most of the things you want to do are either on the Strip or downtown, stay in one of those places. Number 8 is waiting in line for the club.
All right, you wildin' now. You for sure wildin' now.
Day club, whether it's a nightclub, whether it's a pool club, these things can have a lot of lines in Vegas. When do they get lines? When they're full. How do you avoid that? Arrive early. If it's a pool club, arrive early. If it's a nightclub, arrive early. Then you don't have to wait in the line.
Y'all know I'm the king when it comes to this YouTube thing, nightclubs, pool parties. Y'all know this my stilo. This right here is terrible. This not a waste of time at all. Even if you got to the club, yes, what he said is correct. You for sure should get. I always tell y'all get there early, but listen, the clubs don't close till like 4 o'clock in the morning. If you get to the club and it's a long line, bro, here goes some game between 11:30 and 12:45. It's probably gonna be the longest the lines is for most of the club. I say 11. I ain't gonna say 11:30. 11:30 too late. Around 11 o'clock is when the real line on average out of the club they start picking up. Right, 12:30, 12:45. The lines is still long, but they start pushing through. But even if you don't get into the club till 1 o'clock, it's still going to be there till 4. So you're going to party for at least 3 hours. If you get there at 10:30 and you don't get in till 11:30 and you there from 11:30 to 4, look how long you want. Man, nah, that ain't a waste of time. Nah, boss.
Or if you've got special connections, get yourself on the VIP guest list. But you know what? Is it?
See, even if you ain't got, well, I'm everybody's plug. Anybody who going to Vegas and need to get on the guest list, I'm your guy. I'll let your boy. Perfect Flickr too. Instagram, DM me. I got you. I'm everybody's plug on the internet for guest list. But even if you ain't got a guest list, most of the times at the club, it's the same damn line. The only difference is guest list not paying to get in. And then people who got tickets is paying it. Or people who just general admission that don't got tickets, they waiting in the same line. So yeah, even if you get on the guest list, I mean, if in general, you just not paying to get in. It's not like special dedicated guest list lines where guest lists get in faster than people who don't. Sometimes people who buy tickets get in faster than people on the guest list. Free game 101. That's if you have to pay to get in.
Really worth 2 hours to wait in line to get into that club?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. That's a you.
Hold on, run that back. What you said? What you said, my boy?
Special connections. Get yourself on the VIP guest list. But you know what? Is it really worth 2 hours to wait in line to get into that club? I don't know. That's
It
up
ain't
to you.
right. 2 hours
Not for
too
me.
long.
Number
Ain't 2
9 is
hours.
driving down the strip
It ain't that
on
long.
a busy weekend. You know what? It's a must-do once for your visit, driving down the Las Vegas Strip at night to see all the flashing lights and all the big hotels and the fountains, but don't expect the drive to be quick. The Strip proper from Mandalay Bay to the Stratosphere is just a little over 4 miles.
4.2 miles.
And without traffic, that can be 15 minutes, but on a busy weekend at night, that drive can be over an hour, which is fine if you're just there to do some sightseeing, but really can be a waste of time if you're trying to get someplace like dinner or to the club early. Number 10 is taking the Las Vegas monorail.
Hey, yeah, for those y'all who drive, I'm pretty sure y'all ain't driving down the strip. Most people, if you got to get to somewhere on the strip, you take the bike streets, and then it'll get you to where you need to get to. But yeah, I wouldn't tell nobody drive directly down the strip unless you have to. Most people go on them side skirts.
For short trips, the stops on the monorail really aren't convenient for most destinations. The stops are
monorail people. Comment below. Oh, we was just talking about this in the stream on the main channel. The monorail said it's underrated. But he said it's a waste of time. Ooh wee. I think it could be. Can it be underrated because of where you can get to, but it's a waste of time? Is that possible? Can something be underrated and a waste of time, or would a waste of time make it overrated? You know. Interesting thought.
Way in the back of the hotels on the east side of the strip. And when I say way in the back, like the stop at the MGM Grand is nearly a 15-minute walk from the front of the hotel on the strip to the monorail station that's in the back. When is the monorail useful? It's useful if you're going long distances, like from the MGM to the convention center, but it's not great, particularly for the West Strip hotels, like if you're going from Aria to Caesar's Palace. So don't waste your time trying to take the monorail when it really would have just been faster to walk. No.
Hey, I will say this. What you might call it? Damn, my ass done forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody taking a monorail. I think the only people who really take the monorail is if you like the end of the strip, like where Sahara and all them is, and you trying to come up the center strip. That's one reason why I'm not really the biggest fan of staying at them hotels down there toward the end. Because if you anywhere from like MGM Grand to like Harris, like you're not taking a monorail. Most people wouldn't just walk that. So
11 is valeting your car at the big strip hotels. You know, this seems like a great plan at first, particularly because I already told you that the self-parking garages are often really far away from the lobby and the casinos. And if you valet, there's no need to drive around the parking garage looking for a parking spot, right? Wrong. Well, you won't be looking around for a parking spot, but there's often a long line just to drop off your car at the valet at busy times. And then there's an even longer wait to pick it up. Many hotels don't let you call to pick up your car anymore. Instead, you have to scan the barcode on your ticket at the valet. On our recent trip to Vegas, when we checked out of the Bellagio hotel, we waited 30 minutes from the time we scanned our parking ticket to the time when the Bellagio valet actually brought our car out to us. The 12th big waste of time that visitors do in Las Vegas is they sit in timeshare presentations.
Hell yeah, stop falling for this damn scam, bruh. Want a free room? Want a free show? No. Fuck out of here. Oh, we good, man.
Spend at least an hour in the actual presentation, and many people report being trapped there for nearly the entire day.
Hell yeah.
Just to get what?
They got my ass with that shit. They had me there for like 6 hours. I was mad as hell.
Some free show tickets or some free buffet coupons. And usually they aren't the greatest shows or the best buffets because that's why they have free tickets. How much is your time worth on vacation?
That's a fact.
And if the answer is it's not worth much, then by all means dive into the timeshare presentation.
Nah,
but to me, there's nothing they can make us trip. Number 13 is driving out of Las Vegas to Los Angeles at the end of a holiday weekend. What's usually a 4-hour drive, Vegas to LA, can easily become an 8-hour drive with all of the people returning back home to LA after a big party in Vegas. Because the Interstate 15, as it crosses the Nevada to California border, drops from 4 to 3 to 2 lanes, and that can be backed up for hours.
Hey, wait, bro. Sorry. I just want to clarify. Is this a waste of time to drive back to LA from Vegas or to drive back in general in Vegas? Because LA like what, 3.5, 4 hours? Like I always say, I never drive from up here from the Bay to Vegas. I just don't understand. I'm gonna agree it's a waste of time to drive back from Vegas in general. No matter where you at, I don't give a damn if your ass live in Reno. Like nah. Okay, nah, maybe Reno, but nah. Look, if it's anything over an hour, it's a waste of time. Like if you can catch a flight there in 45 to an hour, fly home. If you can drive within an hour, then you'll be straight. But bro, I don't care about this being LA. So waste
from
of time
that Nevada California border. What I recommend to avoid this, either drive out in the morning of the last day, like 9 a.m., get up before everybody else is, because they were up partying late. They're not up that early in the morning. Or spend one more night in Vegas and then drive back early the next morning.
Damn, my ass is tripping. I seen an ad. I thought it was some more in the video. No, that was the end of the video ad. All right, man. Comment below what y'all think the waste of time was in this video. Y'all agree or disagree? The buffets and the nightclubs was the two that stand out. Definitely not a waste of time. Definitely not a waste of time. This last one kind of threw me off. I don't think nobody should drive a bike from Vegas unless it's an hour or less. But y'all can comment below y'all thoughts on that, because like the one on was getting too wasted. Psh, hey man, that's Vegas. But y'all share y'all thoughts, man. Hit me on Instagram. Comment below some videos y'all want me to see. I'm back on the reaction grind, man. I apologize, but thank y'all for the wait. I'm back. Let me know what y'all want me to react to, and I'll holler at y'all in the next reaction video.